might stem from. I used to watch Power Rangers a lot when I was a kid, and I always wanted to see the White Ranger and the Black Ranger fight. But I don't think they ever did.
Yeah, I got you.
Ramos.
How far is this going to go?
And we are underway here on Thursday night prime time.
That was the slowest crossover I have ever seen in my life.
The Eagle.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
I did not throw it to you.
The first play of the game. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Did they like fuck with the leading, like the pass lead mechanics or something? Because I have been missing a whole lot of fucking passes and changed literally nothing.
They switch the buttons sometimes.
Well, they need to quit.
So like triangle sometimes will be on the right and you meant to throw it to circle. Just an example.
No, I know who I was throwing it to. I was trying to throw it to my tight end right there. He had a clear space open. But I just happened to throw it too far to the right.
And now the kick is away.
It makes no fucking sense.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
I swear to God, if I throw another fucking pick, I'm putting my controller down.
They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of it. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Really? I'm sitting there holding the damn button.
Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
What the fuck is going on?
Players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
Yeah, and you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6,
Oh.
you get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack. They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. It's taken to the 26. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
There's gotta be something going on with this damn controller because it's got a fucking delay.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
19, Warriors, 17.
Throwing to start the drive. Andrews. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Gotta hold on to that.
No, he don't.
Yeah, he does.
No, he don't.
Why wouldn't he?
It's not like you're losing.
I want to win.
Yeah, but you'll be all right.
Yeah, my defense is going to hold every time.
Pretty much.
Let's go. Ready,
Up the middle they go. Here's Jennings. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, Mustang nice, Cowboy 80. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready.
And here's Andrews. Off play action. Got a man and he hits him in stride. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Panther Street.
Back to throw now on first down.
Goodness gracious.
And it's intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, in a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Check smash, go! 60 Eagles, Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun, Andrews. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Yeah, but you told me to get rid of that guy.
Last time he forced one, and it turned
And he's still getting to the QB.
Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
I held on to it.
It looks like the offense isn't
Yeah,
going anywhere.
but he still got to
They're gonna
you.
go for it on 4th and 7.
70.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he is caught. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case,
That was a bad pass.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
nothing like big man with football, is there? I
The
mean, that
light
brings
shall
people onto their
overcome
feet
the door.
every single time, and his dream was answered on that
Get it?
one,
'Cause,
wasn't
you know,
it? It was
black and white
realized.
jerseys.
He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on that front.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. Andrews. Hauled in left side here by Jennings. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Jennings. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. There's some space here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Ready, break. Go.
Back to throw. Andrews to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll try to run now with Jennings. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after up and good. And we are tied at 14.
I got to get some positive passing yards here. I'm at negative 14.
Now as he sends this one away.
I'm just glad to be back on defense again.
Oh, able to avoid him.
You've been playing offense the whole time, bro.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought he caught that.
So far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
I didn't.
Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third
Throws
down.
are just so damn slow.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And this pass broken up.
Oh, my God.
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. He'll try to do it himself.
God damn it.
And he will be out of bounds, well shy of the marker.
I thought I went above the line of
So
scrimmage.
that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. They'll run on first down. It's Jennings. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
All right.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
Looking to throw. Andrews. Touchdown, Broncos. From 8 yards out. And the Broncos have moved out in front. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, good move. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Are you fucking serious?
Here's another one intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. You don't see
This shit makes no goddamn
his
sense.
caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there.
Well,
It's
you
not
weren't
just
really
maybe
open.
the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
79 Broncos.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days.
Oh, yeah, but he catches that shit.
Spectacular catch, I think that's what it is.
As the clock will stop with 35
No, that wasn't
seconds to go
spectacular.
in quarter number 2.
Diving catch.
Spectaculars have a different
This
look.
offense in mid-season form here in the
Spectaculars
opener.
are
It's
kind
1st
of
and
like,
10.
what do the kids call it these days? Mossing somebody.
Passing game as he
That
looks
wasn't
to
a
throw.
moss.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all.
Oh, it was a catch in
That's
traffic.
what this offense can do when they get on a roll.
I
And now they're
guess.
set up with a 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Ooh.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few
I'll let that
balls
pass all the way out of bounds.
first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And his kick is indeed good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Hey, quit showboating, dude. You're the reason we're losing. You don't know how to catch the goddamn ball.
On EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back.
Not playing
underway in the
defense
second
here.
half.
Ain't gonna matter.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half. Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you could really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
No, I didn't want to snap the ball.
Andrews. And it's caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Get it. Ready.
Off play action. Andrews. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
To throw is Andrews. Going to throw on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been in a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive.
Of course he rushes it.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So 4th and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give him a little run-pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Second and long. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now on 3rd and long, they look to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Shot. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Looking to throw. Andrews. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. Already strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll...
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I was like, yep, come on, Dalton, leave the party. Leave the party. I knew it was coming. Oh, man. Dude, I got my ass whooped. And I literally gave up 21 to, 7? So, yeah, this one feels really good, bro.